serving Providence, Hartford, and the rest of New England. This is WYTP's Go Home News with Sam Boston TV 20 on WYTP TV 30. Welcome to the last edition of WYTP News in its current form. I'm Kimby Tony. Why is it the last edition in our current form, you might be asking? Well, yesterday, my father got yet another job offer. This time, it's still in the East Coast, but this time it's in, Atlantic City. I'll show you on the map how close it is. So, the little dot you see is where WYTP studios are. And we'll be going all the way to this area. To get there, it would require a drive from New York. A 5-hour drive with tolls. Plus, there's the alternative route that we might be taking, which is, again, 287, but 287 might be disregarded as a longer route. So this means, unfortunately, we will be going for New York City. Why is New York City highlighted? The world will never know why. In fact, one of the routes highlighted is going for downtown New York through the Lincoln Tunnel. We won't be taking that one, thank you very much. We can expect a driving video through this area on my YouTube channel. Of course, using some music that I've personally selected. But here we will be announcing that once we do arrive here, what will happen to WYTP? You might be asking yourself. Well, here's what will be happening. Remember Sam Boss? Remember the New England News Now concept? Well, here's what we'll be doing. WYTP's main owner is Kimby Tony, but I'll be transferring ownership of WYTP to Sam Boss. It will still be covering your Rhode Island news, but it will be under Sam Boss's ownership. We will continue to use the opens that we've still continued to use. We will continue to use the IDs, but the news anchor will be Sam Boss, of course, and Josh Dishman, and I will fill in still produced newscasts. So, where will the new flagship station be called? Well, I'm going to design the logo for the new flagship station with the call sign right now. This is our new logo. call what will be the successor to WYTP. It's gonna be WYNJ. I'm gonna commission Josh Dishman to make some new opens, so I might just make opens, but I'm gonna have Josh Dishman we make the opens, we text the opens with this slogan and logo. Okay, so we're going to go to a commercial break and then we're going to talk about WYTP's history.
This trip keeps getting more and more exciting. That's right. We are here at a McDonald's somewhere on the outskirts of Knoxville, and look what's back. That's right, it's McRib time. So, for 2013, this is the first McRib McBite from Diesel Deuce. Here we go. Let's do this without making a mess. Yummy. So there you go. And we are inside the Whataburger restaurant. I got a hamburger for breakfast, and guess what I got for dinner? That's right, another hamburger. This time I got a double cheeseburger. And you know what? I'm very hungry because I did a lot of walking today, and it is time to eat. Yummy.
Making a difference where we go. WYTP says hello. Hello, what up? Listen, this is WYTP is for you. Hello, what I am. Hello, Massachusetts. WYTP is for you. You're watching WYTP News with Sam Box, your sports director and news reporter, and your chief meteorologist and main anchor TV Tony on WYTP TV 30. Back to WYTP News, the final edition. I'm Kimmy Tony. Well, the final edition is confirmed. We're gonna now, as we told you before the commercial break, we were gonna do history, and we're going to, sort of. We're going to talk about, we're gonna reuse one of the videos we aired, the testimony video. Or the WYTP testimonial. Oh, fun fact, before we were actually going to have Sam Boss do one of these, but he never responded to the email I sent to him. So, oh, by the way, this will be aired live. This is being aired live. We will be recording the CapCut video. This will be edited and merged in the CapCut. And we will be, of course, airing this on CapCut. We will be using our Mobizen screen recorder to air this live to our viewers, and then we'll upload the original video file to YouTube as well. The original one. Okay, so let's just get straight to the point. WYTC now presents a WYTCY testimonial with our anchors. When I saw the station back in May, it was going to be nice. I did this first as a stock station, like, I made it start in 1996, made its own theme, but the graphics were not made by me, they were made by someone else. Some Blue Earth, like, stock opening, something like that. Like, I made that, and then we switched to, like, Ascend after that, and then, if you don't know who Ascend is, it's basically a news music package made for Station Charlotte back in 2022. Then it became a big, like, a popular news music package, and then that's how we picked it up. I was the one who did the voiceovers, all that stuff. But then when the copyright, then we made a major rebranding back in August. We got a new logo, it had a new design based on the graphic made by a familiar, like, designer, Matt Quinn. He made these graphics now for CBS, but at the time when the graphics made, he was the guy behind the Grade 1 graphics, and that's how we got inspired. So a group called Saw TV Designs made this opening, and it's awesome. It includes sound effects from the Grade 1 graphics. I did a modified voiceover call, and we switched around the news part and the 30 portion of our branding to make a call from WJJ News 30 to WJJ 30 News. And we introduced a new slogan, real people, real news. Which means we're getting real people with real news and with real solutions. We started airing this program called Investigate TV Plus. We started doing First Alert Weather, and in September, we shortened our brand to remote channel number. Then we moved to New England, we moved to Osage Beach, and became one of its few TV stations in the area to be local and not outside Springfield, Missouri. Then we moved to Boston and formed New England News Hour, Sam's WCTM blend station. That was announced back in December. We've done that for a brief time. And then the last Friday before the previous Friday, which was basically like 2 Fridays ago, WJJJ, or King Retorting, basically the King Retorting YouTube channel, had a 48-hour notice by this channel, or by this guy, called Kevin P. Latek of Gray Media Incorporated. It was not for WJJJ, but it was for the news openings and the promos that was seen on WJJ in the YouTube channel. He said, briefly, like, I'll give a quick quote. We have received word that you're uploading a station material without the said consent of that station, basically, like that. Then he said, you get like a 48-hour notice, or we will begin claiming your content. And I said, okay, I'll start doing it. And he wanted all content gone, so I complied, and I did it. This also marked the ending of WJJ because it was airing great television content, but I made it last until like the shutdown for a few days without great television IDs. WJJ just added that ID for August, which is still up on our channel, had the 4 New York jingle. We brought that back. It had the WJJ 30 plan, but it was fine. Then we had this like sign off after a 2-hour DC St. Louis road trip. If you don't know what I'm talking about, these are DC St. Louis road trip from Roanoke to St. Louis. A 2-hour like special road trip that we upload on December 25th for Christmas of 2012. That's what that was. That was program. After that, a movie. Had an announcement, had their bumper, and then we played a sad version of the national anthem. Excuse me. Then we basically had this cover bar up for it, and it advertised on these stations starting on the channel. Both stations. That would be what would become WYTP and WYTC in Connecticut. WJJ New York, if you don't remember that, we announced that on the video. I think this video may still be up, I don't know. It's now been rebranded to WYTC New York as it's a semi-satellite of WYTC. WCTN and its final newscast yesterday night, I believe it was yesterday, maybe it was 2 days ago. The last newscast on the WCTN call letters and call eyewitness news branding. There was a plan to switch out the graphics for Advantage, but that plan was scrapped as WYTP came around again. WCTN signed off of a brief portion of that national anthem clip. It was cut off as we had to jump the signal to the signal in Providence. And that's how we did that. And that's how I are today. That's why I like my station, WYTP. And please be note this was made back in January. So, after this, we basically gained sister station from Josh Dishman named, we broadcast these newscasts. And then today, well, we will know what happened. We announced it. We told you about it at the beginning of the newscast. So now, allow me to get a bit emotional here. This was one of my favorite news account or news department we've been doing since January. We've been doing these WYTP newscasts. And without help from our, what might be one of our two best all sister stations, and first and one of my best two people who actually make our newscasts possible. Sound Boss, who I've known before the Great Television Incident. He's been a subscriber of mine. And then there's Josh Dishman. He's actually been a commenter on the channel. Also before the Great Television Incident, but he came around in late November, around the time that we moved to Osage Beach. And ever since then he's been commenting. He started a station called KAWR. I believe I made we came to Tony Media Group on KAWR once. Well, KAWR was seen in a live stream, and Josh just went on the station. I made a history video. I'm gonna be able to pop that up real quick. And I'll play it for you real quick. History video. Okay, KAWR. Here is that video right now. Oh, wait a second, please. They're just kind of. I warmed them for a second. Stand by for a second.
Established in 1966 in Jefferson City, KAWR began its journey by airing viewer-requested programming submitted via mail. By 1982, the station debuted KAWR News, delivering the latest updates at 6 and 9 p.m. The station ventured into digital TV broadcast experiments in 1996, eventually transitioning to full digital broadcasting in 2001. A significant moment came on June 12, 2009, when KAWR made the switch to full-time broadcasting, symbolized by the analog signal shutting off as the national anthem played. In 2012, KAWR took a leap forward by upgrading to broadcasting news in HD. The year 2025 brought about a new phase for KAWR, as it was acquired by the King Paytoni Media Group, signaling a fresh chapter in the station's broadcasting history.
Okay. I'm good. I'm gonna take a bite of it. It's in a cup. I'm eating it at my bed. So, basically, the rest is history. I'm gonna play some Wytp promos right now, and I'm gonna end the newscast. The promos are basically tributes to the history we've been doing.
I think I messed up. I didn't know about WYTP TV 30's history sooner. Welcome to King Paytoni. We're diving deep into the rich history of television stations, one story at a time. Using the magic of InVideo, we bring you captivating tales and forgotten gems. Whether you're a history buff or just curious, join us as we uncover the legacy of broadcasting.
King Paytoni's TV history on Wytp. Weekdays, whenever we're out.
You want news that you want, not a 30-minute newscast. You want news that you can trust. Not national news. Not news that is crappy. And you want news that you can count on. Not news that is so bad that you can consider that company that owns it stupid. Introducing WYTP News. The only digital news operation on YouTube in Providence and New England. Broadcasting with the power of 302 watts. We're proud to call Providence home. Broadcasting more than 30 hours of news in 2 languages. This is WYTP News. News that you can turn to. You're sleeping.
I am keeping awake.
We are digging. And samples. Getting fresh stories. Getting local stories. I'm keeping all the kidney. Tracking your storm alert forecast. Cold outside. So keep you on schedule. To keep you stress free. It's all about getting you ready. WYTP Wake Up News. Always. 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. You watch your WYTP News, you expect an accurate weather forecast. That's why here at the Storm Alert Weather Team, we got your back. The Q meteorologist came recording the rest of the KB20 media group back in. We did it right. You did it first. Via the YouTube or via your local weather app. This is why WYTP is your news station.
And now here's another promo.
Spring in Rhode Island. Severe weather season is here, with fast-moving storms that can disrupt your day. But you're good because you watch WYTP TV's Weather Alert Days. And you get the storm alert whenever you want. Whether it's sunny or severe, we get it right. You get it first. WYTP Storm Alert Weather always.
Okay. This is the end of this newscast, guys. Thank you for watching WYTP's final newscast. No, it's not the final news program on WYTP. But this is the final WYTP newscast here in Rhode Island. I was doing it right now. Our next newscast will be anchored by Sam Boss, and that's how it will be. Thank you for watching.